From curious Leicester boy to the planet's most trusted voice, discover how Sir David Attenborough spent 70 years revolutionizing our understanding of nature. This is the incredible story of the man who brought the natural world into our homes and changed how humanity sees itself on Earth. Pure inspiration awaits.
Narrative: Sir David Attenborough, the voice of planet Earth in a modest Leicester home in 1926, a curious 8-year-old boy carefully arranged his collection of stones, bird eggs, and natural specimens with the meticulous attention of a professional scientist, completely unaware that his childhood passion for the natural world would eventually make him the most trusted voice on Earth and transform how billions of people understand life on our planet. This wasn't just any nature-loving child. This was David Frederick Attenborough, who would spend the next 7 decades bringing the wonders of the natural world into living rooms across the globe, proving that one person's genuine curiosity and infectious enthusiasm could literally change how humanity sees itself in relation to all other life. Born on May 8, 1926, into an intellectually stimulating household in Isleworth, London, David entered a world where learning was celebrated and curiosity was encouraged. His father, Frederick, was principal of University College Leicester, while his mother, Mary, was passionate about literature and education. The Attenborough home was filled with books, specimens, and the kind of intellectual discourse that would shape David's lifelong approach to understanding and explaining the natural world. Young David's fascination with nature began almost as soon as he could walk, collecting everything from stones and fossils to insects and bird eggs with an intensity that amazed his family. His childhood bedroom resembled a natural history museum, with carefully labeled specimens and detailed observations that demonstrated an early scientific mind combined with an artist's eye for beauty. This wasn't casual childhood interest but genuine scientific curiosity that would drive every decision he made for the rest of his life. The family's move to Leicester when David was 7 provided him with new landscapes to explore and new species to discover. The English countryside became his laboratory, where he learned to observe animal behavior, understand ecological relationships, and develop the patient watching skills that would later make his documentaries so compelling. His brothers would also achieve great success, Richard as an actor and director, John as a motor industry executive, but David's path was always clear: understanding and sharing the natural world. His education at Wigiston Grammar School for Boys provided excellent academic foundation, but David's real education happened outdoors, where he spent countless hours watching birds, studying insects, and developing the deep observation skills that would become his trademark. His teachers recognized his unusual dedication to natural sciences, but few could have predicted that this quiet, methodical student would become one of the most recognizable voices in broadcasting history. And national service in the Royal Navy from 1947 to 1949 took David away from nature study temporarily but provided him with discipline, attention to detail, and exposure to different environments that would serve him well in his future career. The military experience taught him the importance of preparation, precision, and perseverance, qualities that would become essential as he embarked on increasingly challenging filming expeditions in remote and dangerous locations around the world. His natural sciences degree from Clare College, Cambridge, solidified his scientific foundation while exposing him to the latest research in biology, ecology, and evolution. University provided access to world-class scientists and researchers who helped shape his understanding of how scientific knowledge should be communicated to general audiences. His academic training would always inform his broadcasting work, ensuring that entertainment never came at the expense of scientific accuracy. The decision to join the BBC in 1952 as a producer seemed like a natural fit for someone who wanted to share knowledge with wide audiences, but television was still in its infancy and nature programming barely existed. David's early work involved everything from children's shows to quiz programs, but he was already envisioning how the new medium could be used to bring the natural world into people's homes in ways that radio and print media never could. Zoo Quest in 1954 revolutionized nature programming by moving beyond static zoo shots to capture animals in their natural habitats. The program's innovation wasn't just technical but philosophical. David understood that showing animals in context, demonstrating their behaviors and ecological relationships, would be far more compelling than simply displaying them as curiosities. The series established the template for all future wildlife documentaries while making David the face of nature broadcasting. His promotion to controller of BBC Two in 1965 might have ended his fieldwork permanently, but David's administrative success only strengthened his position to pursue more ambitious natural history projects. During his tenure, he commissioned groundbreaking programs like Monty Python's Flying Circus and the Old Grey Whistle Test, demonstrating broad cultural vision while never losing sight of his primary passion for natural history programming. The decision to return to program making full-time in 1973 marked the beginning of David's most productive and influential period. Life on Earth in 1979 set new standards for natural history filmmaking with its comprehensive survey of life's evolution, innovative filming techniques, and David's increasingly confident presentation style. The series proved that educational television could achieve massive audiences when information was presented with genuine enthusiasm and visual excellence. The Blue Planet transformed how people think about ocean life while demonstrating the BBC's growing technical capabilities in underwater filming. David's collaboration with specialist cameramen and marine biologists produced sequences that revealed behaviors never before captured on film, while his narration provided scientific context that helped viewers understand what they were seeing. The series established David as the definitive interpreter of marine ecosystems for global audiences. Planet Earth represented the culmination of decades of experience and technological advancement, using high-definition cameras and innovative filming techniques to capture nature with unprecedented clarity and detail. David's decision to use the latest technology while maintaining focus on animal behavior and ecological relationships proved that technical innovation could enhance rather than replace good storytelling and scientific accuracy. His approach to filming and narration developed into a distinctive style that combined scientific precision with emotional connection, allowing viewers to appreciate both the facts and the wonder of natural phenomena. David's ability to explain complex ecological concepts in accessible language while maintaining scientific accuracy made him invaluable to both educators and general audiences seeking to understand environmental issues. The environmental themes that increasingly appeared in David's later work reflected his growing awareness of human impact on natural systems. Programs like Climate Change, The Facts used his established credibility and trusted voice to address urgent environmental issues, while maintaining the educational approach that had always characterized his work. His evolution from nature enthusiast to environmental advocate demonstrated how scientific understanding naturally leads to conservation awareness. His collaboration with filmmakers and scientists from around the world created a network of relationships that enhanced every production while advancing scientific understanding of animal behavior and ecology. David's willingness to share credit and highlight the contributions of camera operators, sound engineers, and field researchers reflected his understanding that natural history filmmaking is inherently collaborative and that the best results come from combining multiple forms of expertise. The technical innovations pioneered in David's productions influenced not just nature documentaries but filmmaking generally, as techniques developed for capturing animal behavior found applications in drama, advertising, and other forms of visual storytelling. His insistence on getting close to animals without disturbing their natural behaviors pushed camera and sound technology in directions that benefited many other forms of production. His writing, including books that accompanied major series as well as standalone works on natural history topics, demonstrated his ability to communicate scientific concepts through multiple media. The books provided deeper scientific context for television audiences while serving as educational resources for students and researchers. His clear, engaging writing style made complex scientific concepts accessible to readers of all ages and backgrounds. The global reach of David's programs, distributed in dozens of languages and broadcast in virtually every country, made him one of the most widely recognized figures in human history. His voice became synonymous with nature programming worldwide, while his approach to presenting scientific information influenced educational broadcasting in countries far beyond Britain. The international success of his programs also supported conservation efforts by raising awareness of threatened ecosystems and endangered species. His influence on subsequent generations of natural history filmmakers, scientists, and conservationists cannot be measured, as countless professionals cite his work as their primary inspiration for pursuing careers in related fields. Universities, research institutions, and conservation organizations regularly acknowledge David's role in inspiring new researchers, while his programs continue serving as educational resources decades after their original broadcast. The honors and recognition David has received, including knighthood, numerous honorary degrees, and awards from scientific and broadcasting organizations worldwide, reflect his unique position as someone who has achieved excellence in both scientific communication and popular entertainment. His ability to maintain credibility with scientific communities while reaching mass audiences represents a rare achievement in contemporary media. His personal philosophy, emphasizing wonder, curiosity, and respect for all forms of life, has influenced how millions of people think about their relationship with the natural world. David's approach to nature as something to be studied, appreciated, and protected rather than conquered or exploited has contributed to changing attitudes about environmental responsibility and conservation ethics. The technological evolution David has witnessed and driven throughout his career, from early black and white television to current ultra-high definition and virtual reality productions, demonstrates how scientific curiosity and technological capability can enhance each other. His willingness to embrace new filming techniques while maintaining focus on content quality shows how innovation can serve educational and artistic goals. His continuing work well into his 90s demonstrates remarkable physical and intellectual vitality while proving that passion for one subject matter can sustain extraordinary productivity across many decades. David's recent programs maintain the same attention to detail and scientific accuracy that characterized his earliest work, showing that genuine curiosity and professional standards need not diminish with age. The environmental legacy of David's work extends beyond entertainment to include significant contributions to conservation awareness, species protection, and public understanding of ecological issues. His programs have supported fundraising for conservation projects, influenced government policies on environmental protection, and educated entire generations about the importance of biodiversity and ecosystem health. Today, Sir David Attenborough represents the gold standard for science communication, demonstrating how genuine expertise, infectious enthusiasm, and respect for one's audience can create educational content that informs, inspires, and entertains simultaneously. His 7-decade career proves that educational broadcasting can achieve both critical acclaim and popular success when guided by authentic passion and uncompromising standards. His story continues inspiring new generations of scientists, filmmakers, and educators while reminding us that the natural world offers endless opportunities for discovery, wonder, and learning. From that curious Leicester boy collecting specimens to the most trusted voice on environmental issues, David Attenborough's journey demonstrates how childhood passion, properly nurtured and professionally developed, can literally change how humanity understands its place in the web of life on Earth.
Sir David proves that genuine curiosity and passion can change the world. For 70 years, he's shown us nature's wonders while inspiring conservation action. Subscribe for more incredible British cultural icons. Like if David inspired your love of nature, share your favorite nature documentary moment.